Our boxes.
Yeah.
Lots of boxes with pretty designs.
Okay, we are just very quickly going to do a quick sound check.
Testing.
Okay. Make sure I've got the actual website unmuted. That would be useful, wouldn't it? There we go. Perfect. So we have sound. That's all good.
Yay!
Right, I'm going to mute the site again. Now that I know we have sound. Awesome. Right. Very, very, very quickly. Heart to the Surrey bot. Best list of bots. Right, we are back with... We've got a couple of unboxings today. It's not very often that we talk about our own goods properly. Things that we make, things that we do. We often do the which casket and which box. And we mention some of the products that we make. Today we're going to be showcasing two very specific products. So we've got the Witch's Starter Kit and the big box of herbs, or the big apothecary box. These are two things that we make. The apothecary box is only ever done as a custom order. It is only ever done when someone specifically requests one, because they're moderately bulky and I don't want to carry these around and let them get damaged. In fact, let's move these other bits off to one side for the moment, just so we can focus on the apothecary box. Right, nice front and centre, there we go. Good morning, Tanooks. I hope you are well today. I hope that your hair is big and bouncy and red.
Hi, Tanooks.
So, we have myself, Isle Ansuz, and we have Sarah Nova. We're talking about things that we make for a little while today before we go on to other things. So, this is... I was actually doing this pyrography on a stream in the Discord that belongs to TYG just a couple of days ago. The folks there saw me doing all the burninating into the boxes.
You know which everyone in the hangout is lurky.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. No problem. You lurk away. It's all good. You all lurky turkeys. It's all good. You enjoy the cranberry sauce and mashed potatoes and gravy and... Wait, we're not on America. No, okay, ignore that. We're not America. Anyway, this is the big herb box that we do. This is the deluxe version because it is the decorated box. Each box is done randomly. I never know what I'm going to do on there. This was a specific request for someone that is just starting out on their journey. I can't say much more than that, to be honest, in case it gives away as to who it's for. But inside, there's a whole lot of stuff. Each and every one of these 20 organza baggies has a very, very generous amount of herbs and resins and spices, all of them labelled as well, telling you what they are. So in fact, let's go through what we've got here. We have bay leaves, calendula, marigold to other people, chamomile, the one that everyone drinks in their tea, cinnamon powder, two different types of cinnamon bark, a whole lot of cloves, a very, very large amount of frankincense resin. This normally you're looking at 5 to 10 quid just for that amount of frankincense resin. A very large amount of hibiscus. Again, another one that's very popular in teas. We've got a large amount of rosemary there as well. So we put them in these organza baggies so that people can use them for their simmer pots and their bath blends as well. So you get a lot of usage out of everything you get in here. Sage, sandalwood, another very expensive powder. Then we've got some star anise, or anise. Some juniper berries.
Popular in the old Prosecco.
Oh yes. Some lavender, very calming. A large amount of mugwort, very popular witch's herb. An incredibly large amount of myrrh. Again, for this amount of myrrh, you're looking at around 5 to 10 quid, depending on where you buy it. Then you've got some passion flower, Not one you find in many apothecary sets, to be honest. What we got in this one? Peppermint. Which reminds me, we've got to buy more peppermint. Then got a whole bunch of pine resin. Again, that's a good 5 to 7 quid's worth there. So just with the resins alone, you're getting the cost of this box. And then we end up with some rose petals. As well as that, you've got some free nag champa. A couple of our oh so very funky shiny gold and silver witchy spoons with their little crystals on top. And for each and every herb, there is a full A4 information page. So you're getting 20 information sheets, and you're also getting a couple of pages of bath blends as well, with about a half dozen or so different recipes, all of which using things strictly in this box. So it'd be silly for us to say, use this herb that we haven't given you. So, like I say, this is the deluxe version of the box. Costs £40 on our web shop. The link for this will be on our YouTube page later on after the stream. And again, they are only ever made custom order, so I never know what I'm going to do for them when it comes to the designs on the front. Get all that put back away. So this box is absolutely jam bloody packed. It really is. Oh, I have another box as well. So this was another one that I'd done for a different customer. This one is still pending collection, but it's being used for other purposes at the moment until they're ready to collect it. So we've got the triple moon motif, your bog standard knotwork and spiritual things on the front there, the elemental signs, and some more triple moons on there. A little bit of fuzz sticking out as well. Also, it's done in a different shade. So when people order these, they get given the option of a light or dark shade, whether it's red or kind of blondish are the options. So yeah, there you go. That is 40 quid on our website. There's a hell of a lot of stuff in there. Some of the herbs and resins that aren't commonly available unless you know where to look. But we done this because we had a few people asking us. They know that we sell herbs. It's something that we do quite a large part of our business now. And they wanted a nice selection of herbs, so we made them a nice selection of herbs. And yeah, there you go. That is a very nice selection of herbs on our website. We're going to move on to the second product now, which is all these different boxes.
They all contain the same thing.
Yep, all of them contain the same thing, but they are all decorated differently and stained differently. Now, this is our starter witch kit. On the website, I believe it is 25.
25
yep.
For this version.
Yep. Again, this is the kind of deluxe version because it's the painted and decorated boxes. You've got some very random designs on there. You've got the sun and moon as well. Again, all of this is burned by hand. I don't put this under a laser printer to do all the printing because I'm not a fan of them personally. They have their place, but it is not in my craft. Got some nice knot work and the elemental symbols there. Nice little pretty cat on the moon, and then the moon motif as well, replicated on the box there. We've got the pentagram replacing the central moon, so it would have been a kind of triple moon figure, but yeah, there you go. No other decoration on there, just that one. We have another moon motif here, the waxing and waning moon, along with some stag horns for people that are a bit more animistic in their approach. And then we have what I call the kind of Wiccan or goddess version. So you've got the triple moon, you've got the primary female character on there, and then some little lotus flowers as well, burned into either end. Now I'm going to open up one of these boxes just so you can see what's inside of it. We'll go for our moon one. Okay, let's get this camera down a little bit closer, shall we? I know, Lux, we make sure that people are getting their money's worth. When I go to events, I always make sure that they are value for money for what people are getting. I don't want to buy a mostly empty box. I'm not going to put myself out of business and make it really expensive or too cheap. These are a very fair price for what you get in them. The herb one, the first box that you saw, 40 quid, because it's a decorated box, done by hand, stained by hand, burned by hand, and all of the information is gathered from our personal knowledge. And it has our own personal blends and things like that in there. So you're getting a lot of personal dedication put into it. With the Starter Witches kit, this one, just going to move it to one side. You're getting a little talisman and some string for knot magic. You're getting 3 different very chunky tumblestones, each of those a good inch or so large. You are getting a very cute Tree of Life and Triple Moon necklace there. Your very own personal pot of magical white salt. A ceramic candle holder. 3 little incense cones, which can be burnt in the candle holder as well. Camera's gone a bit wonky. There we go. You're getting 6 different coloured candles. Some random sticker from our selection. That one's a funky little crow. It's 8 or 9 different information sheets that give you information about everything that's in here and how to get started on your kind of witchy journey. So all different things there. And then each of these 3 envelopes contains 2 different herbs. So you've got your lavender, it's going to be lavender, rose, sage, chamomile, and a couple other bits and pieces. There's 6 different herbs in total. But again, this box is absolutely jam-packed with everything that you're getting in here. And again, for 25 quid, I'd snap up something like this if I saw it at a craft market. I really would. So we do the Witch Casket and the Witch Box monthly subscription boxes, and they never have anything like this in there. You get these sorts of things in there, but none of it is ever handmade. It's all mass machine printed and things like that. Whereas all this is all done by us as much as possible. Let's get this popped back in. And even the different salts that we offer are all blended by us as well. Our black, red, pink and green. Sorry, no, yellow. Yeah, yellow, not pink. Having a colourblind moment in my head there.
Got black, red, yellow, and we're working on a green one.
Yeah, the first batch of green I made didn't go well, so I binned it because I wasn't happy with it.
It was very clumpy.
Yeah. So yeah, you get 25 quid for this little hand-styled little gift box. Perfect for the beginner witch, or someone that needs just a nice little kind of personal pick-me-up as a little present for themselves, really.
Hello, official Franson.
Hello, Franson. I hope you are doing well today. Just going to grab a quick slurp of coffee. Oh, that coffee's very hot. So yeah, that was a quick look at 2 of the products that we personally ourselves make. Again, all the boxes burnt by hand, because I refuse to use a laser burner. All stained by hand, so you sometimes get little defects in the staining, or it goes a bit heavy in places. It's how you can tell something is made by hand, not made in a mass-produced factory. And I kind of like those little mistakes and quirks that you get. I'll move this off to one side, because I've just seen a couple other things that we do, which are wonderfully close to hand. So, we have our yellow salt.
Ignore the labels, they're reusing the jars.
Yeah, And we have our red salt. Now this is a really very pinky reddy colour. Lots of rose and hibiscus and other red things in there. The yellow one is a whole bunch of yellow herbs and spices that have been put into there, blended down. Again, all made by hand with intent by us. We sell these in little glass vials. In fact, not glass. These chunky plastic potion bottles. If you're a LARPer, then you know what these plastic potion bottles are like and how much you get in there. This is also our black salt. Again, all made and blended by hand. You got my reflection there as well. Hello. And another thing that we do is our Hades powder. Now, Hades powder is a very unusual powder. As you can see on there, for use in protection and necromancy rituals. So you just need a teeny tiny sprinkle of this on areas where you are being affected by malignant spirits. Some people would swear by the good old white salt, but sometimes you need something just a little bit more oomph. And that's where you get the Hades powder.
And Hades powder is an Atru exclusive.
It is. It is our very own, I'm not going to say own creation. It has historical context in certain Greek and Thelemic rites. But yeah, there you go. Anyway, I'm going to put these little wooden boxes away, and then we're going to get on with the witch casket and witch box.
Yep.
And I can edit all this after stream. So it's all possibly 2 separate videos if I can be bothered, or it might just be one video, who knows. Oh, let's get rid of all these wooden boxes here. So we're now going to move on to the standard unboxing stream. Okay, well, let's get this camera moved back up so we've got all that pentagram in sight. There we go. So we've done one of these streams yesterday, showing off the September witch casket and witch box. We're now doing the October ones.
Yep.
Because we haven't received the November ones yet.
It's not November yet.
That'll be why. Oh my god, that means we're actually caught up for a change.
Yeah.
Hooray! That makes a nice change. We had the September one sit around for like a month and a half.
Yeah.
Mostly because we've been busy with other things. Anyway, Witch Casket, a monthly subscription box. For people like Sarah, who's been subscribed to it for quite a while, it is just under £30. For people that are recently subscribing to it, it is now about £32 or £33.
32.
Yeah. So they put their prices up recently, but Sarah is what is known as a legacy collector. Anyway, let's crack on.
This box's theme is the witching hour.
Okay, so they didn't go specifically for Halloween, which I'm actually very happy about. But witching hour, so that little time between 1 AM and 3 AM, technically 2 hours long, not just 1 hour. The best time for a lot of people to do rituals and things because it's lovely and quiet outside. Although not so much in today's 24/7 society. So we have the booklet. We'll come back to the booklet later on, but that's a quick glimpse at it. Some quite nice artwork. I actually really enjoyed last month's artwork. This month looks okay so far. Wouldn't be out of place on a Hammer Horror DVD box set.
No.
In fact, it looks suspiciously like a Hammer Horror DVD box set. Just going to say that. I think I've seen that box set in certain high street record shops.
I think it's going to be more universal with the black and white.
Yeah, the creature feature.
Like your classic Dracula and stuff.
Okay, we're going to pop the box off to one side. You've had a quick little glimpse of what's in there, so we're going to go through item by item, starting off with
The art print.
yeah, let's bring this camera right back down. There we go. That's better. So we have the art print. Wouldn't look out of place as a bunch of stickers, in all honesty.
No.
That could quite easily be a sticker sheet that's just instead been turned into a monochromatic postcard.
Yep.
On the back of it will be your standard manifestations for the month. What are my goals? What steps can I do? What magical steps can I take? So, yeah, there we go. Nice bit of art.
Yep.
Very witchy.
Next up, we have... Oh, this one's actually quite weighty.
Oh, okay, pop it down so we
We
can see it.
have a Divination Pendulum Ritual Kit.
Okay, interesting, interesting. I'm going to need my knife, aren't I?
Yep.
Hooray!
He loves his knife.
Summon the stabby things.
Slicey thing.
Well,
You're not stabbing this.
fine, I'm not stabbing it. There you go. Slicey, slicey, stabby, stabby.
Okay, we have the instruction card.
Yep, okay, that's just outside a camera shot at the moment because the camera's nice and low down. Again, they're replicating the artwork, but you can see exactly where they got that artwork from. It is just that, trimmed down.
Then we have Mystery Baggie number 1.
Okay. Funky little sticker seal on it.
Then we have a pendulum.
Well, a stainless steel pendulum at that. Makes a nice change.
And folded up.
Oh, their pendulum board. Okay.
We have...
Okay. Same sort of material as a pub beer mat.
pendulum board.
No, uncertain, rephrase, and yes. And then just spiderweb on the back. That's quite a nice design.
Yeah.
We make something, or used to make something very similar ourselves from resin, which wouldn't have the problem of folding back up on itself like this is trying to do. That's a bit of a problem. So you'd have to weight it down under a couple of books to keep it nice and flat.
The mystery baggie is salt.
Okay, so salt for cleansing, yep.
Encircle your pendulum board with salt, working clockwise to attract protection. Sit with your pendulum in hand and connect with it, setting the attention as it will bring clarity and insight. Hold the pendulum by the chain over the centre of the pendulum board and allow it to settle. Now you can ask questions where the answer is unknown and see what insight the pendulum offers.
It is a very solid piece of machined steel. The jump ring on it doesn't quite fit properly, so it's not going to swing too... Ah, there we go, I've loosened it up now nicely. So that needs to be nice and loose so you can swing it properly. But yeah, it's a nice little stainless steel pendulum.
Yep. That'll go with the rest of my pendulums.
Yeah, or join the pendulum tree. Again, it's a nice little item. They could have done this as two separate things.
Yeah.
They could have done the pendulum board separate, and they could have done the pendulum separate. And people would have still paid for it separately. Yeah, there you go. I'm not going to hazard a guess at the price until later on. Let's get this put away. But the material for the pendulum board was very similar to a beer mat. Not that many pubs use those anymore.
Thick cardboard.
Yeah, thick card. Will need to be weighted down under a book to keep it nice and flat. Okay, what we got next?
We have a baggie.
Ooh, baggie with a design on it.
Dagger on it.
Yep, interesting.
We have
Ooh, that's quite nice.
a little FMA.
Yeah.
And there's a card in here as well.
This is made from the wood that this company absolutely love using. Sapel wood, I think it is. I'm personally not a fan of it. This one's also been very, very polished as well. So it's not just the raw wood that you're facing. You can see where the polish has been chipped and damaged in a few places, unfortunately.
Including the tip.
Including
slightly.
the tip, yep.
Ever so slightly.
Yeah. But again,
Still pretty nice.
Yeah, comes in a nice little baggie. So Athamase and Bol... So you only got the Athame, not a Bolognese. One should be sharp, one should be blunt. One for cutting, one for sealing.
Most of my FMAs are made of wood.
Yeah.
I've got quite a few wooden FMAs now.
Yep. So yeah, it's a nice little item. It's very light.
Yeah.
Let's pop that one away. Again, it's a nice art. That'd be a nice little tattoo, to be honest.
Yeah. Doing well with this box so far.
Yeah, it's not too shabby. Okay, what we got next?
We have a scroll.
Okay, so every month, or almost every month, they do a scroll with some kind of content. Never has as much information as it really could. But this time, oh, it actually almost fits the whole page. That's
Fast
good.
magic.
Okay, that was what they done last time as well, a fast magic thing. Okay, so they've got fresh ink in their printer from the look of it, so that's very shiny. Yeah, it's all really basic things, to be honest. Add ginger to any spell to make it work faster. Never heard of that one.
I have.
Yeah. Ginger does not contain caffeine. Wear clothing that matches your intention. Red for passion, pink for love, green to attract good fortune, etc. Sorry, my wardrobe is almost entirely black. Place a coin in your shoe to attract wealth. No, because I'll be walking like the penguin from the TV series. Add a few drops of peppermint oil and a few drops of rose oil to your water before washing windows and doors to attract happiness and keep spiders away.
Yeah.
Because they don't like the peppermint oil. That's really what that one's for.
Yeah.
Grow rosemary near your door to protect your home. Well, yeah. I mean, rosemary's nice on a joint of meat, I'm not going to lie. It does get a lot of bugs during summertime. A hell of a lot. So if you're not a fan of bees and spiders, you don't want to be planting plants near your front door. Okay, what else we got?
We have...
Oh, a little deck of something.
No, this is a happiness herb blend.
Ooh. Okay, normally the herb blends come in the black baggies. I guess they've gone a bit more overboard with this box because it's the Halloween box, and that's when most people are going to start their subscription.
A magical blend of rose petals, strawberry leaf and marigold.
Okay, let's have a look. Is it going to be just a little... Yeah, okay. So they've dressed stuff up in this box for the Halloween era.
It's fully packed though.
Which makes a nice change. Can smell the strawberry leaf. Can't smell the calendula though. Or the rose, personally. But hey ho. Yeah, normally you just get this in a bag like this or one of the large black envelopes. And you don't usually get as much as this, to be honest.
No.
So I definitely think they've gone a bit more overboard with this box to lure people in. I'm starting to get that horrible, horrible sneaking suspicion. Okay, what we got next?
We have a pin bag.
Oh, fantastic.
And it's of an athame.
Yep, there we go. Cute little stabby thing.
Stabby, stabby.
Witch's athame pin. Little sharp on the end. And again, you've got your single pin on the back and the moon motif that I've had, or you've seen me put on a few things.
Then we have Witch's spell candles.
100% soy wax, white, green and brown.
Yep.
Okay, I would have expected black, to be honest. Right. So you saw the candles in our witch box earlier on. Now, these guys have a habit of using exactly the same candles and reboxing them. Do you want me to pop it?
Yes, please.
Yeah, they have. Exactly the same candles as what we use, just in their own box. Do you want me to?
Yeah, you could.
So I know that these are exactly the same candles because of the wicks on them. So yeah, they have basically got the candles that we use and put them in their own box, which I'm not happy about.
No.
But they're doing that with a lot of things, like that herb blend. You know, it didn't have to be in the box.
They tend to do a lot of their herb blends in the fancy boxes.
Yeah, 3 very basic candles. Okay, what we got next?
We have some incense.
Okay, there's almost always a box of incense with their monthly subscription box.
Magical cleansing incense.
Okay, and what's it made from?
Dragon's blood and frankincense.
That's a nice smell, actually. Yeah, I've had ones like that in the past.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I'm going to have a quick sniff. Yep, I can just about make that out. I can definitely make out the frankincense in that. That's going to be a good one to burn. Or I can just burn the ones that we've got elsewhere and the resins that we have.
Yep. Light the incense and affirm. Magical smoke cleanse this space. Good vibrations fill this space.
I'm not a fan of the rhyming couplets still. Okay, what else we got?
We have spell candle dressing tray.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay. If you can get it open, do you want me to?
I got it.
Oh, is that glass?
Yes.
Oh, no, metal. What is it? I can't actually... No, that is glass. Very weird glass. So, yeah, you put your candle on there.
Roll it in herbs.
Yeah. So you ever so slightly melt your candle. Use a heat gun or hairdryer on it. And then
Or a
sprinkle on
decent
herbs.
ritual oil.
Or a decent oil, yeah. Yep. That's not too bad an item.
No, that's quite nice.
Yeah. Different. Not had anything like that from them before.
No.
Not quite what I was expecting. Oh, we have a moderately large box and then some packing peanuts. Okay, let's show off the box.
This is the box.
It's a box with that funky design on it.
Yep.
What's in the box? Oh, a nice little chalice. Haven't had one.
Glass.
Yeah. That'll be why it was all smothered in fragile stickers. You're taking it out badly.
Yeah, I'll let you take it out because I don't want to break it.
Nice. What's that, black? Yep, that is a black glass. Again, they've got their Witch Casket logo stamped on the bottom of it. I really do wish they wouldn't do that. But it's got the little church window motif and pentagrams. Nice black glass. Yeah. That's okay. Makes a nice change. Get something like that, to be honest. We haven't had something like that from them for... not since some of their glass bottles, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to pop that back in there. Pop its cover back on to keep it nice and safe. Right, the booklet.
Let's see if we've got everything.
Yep, we can do this one upside down, that's fine. So the front page from it is always the thank you from Deb and Ella, the mother-daughter pair that run this subscription box. And there's a little bit of art as well. Let's show off that art a bit more. You got your nice artwork there. And then the thank you there.
Then we have optional black glass chalice.
Yep. So a Witch Casket exclusive because they've put their name on it. Right. How much would you pay for something like that at a craft market?
About 15 to 20.
Yeah. Quite happily pay 15 to 20 for that.
Beechwood Affirme.
Again, you're looking at 15 to 20 for that.
Yeah.
It was a nice little Affirme, I'm not going to lie. And it's beechwood, not sapelwood, which makes a very nice change. Shame about some of the little nicks and dents on it, but yeah.
Can't be helped.
So those 2 items alone have paid for this box.
Yeah.
Everything else is now technically free, which isn't a bad way of doing it. So, what's next?
Spell candle dressing tray.
Again, something like that, you're looking at a tenner. without a problem.
10 to 15.
Yeah. So that's your 15 quid in pocket if you was to buy that. What we got next?
100% soil wax spell candle collection.
Okay. So the little candle collection. 3 candles. I have a box. In fact, I've got a couple of boxes of 100 candles sat within 1.5 meters of me. Exactly the same candles. You're looking at, if you was to buy this at the marketplace, it'd be 3 quid. If you was to buy it at Glastonbury, you're looking at 5 to 7 quid. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Because people will pay that amount there. Okay, what we got next?
Happiness herb blend.
A actually relatively decent amount of herbs in that one. Didn't smell too bad. For a sachet that size, you're looking at 5 to 7 quid.
I'd say 5 quid roughly.
Yeah, we do our own version. That's about 7-8 times the size, to be honest, and we do those at a tenner. Okay, what we got next? Magical cleansing incense. £1.50, 2 quid for a box of incense.
Yep.
It's your bog standard incense, really, isn't it?
Then we have divination pendulum ritual kit,
Which is this one here. If it was presented nicer and the board was made from wood that's slotted together, which would have been a fantastic way to do it, rather than a cardboard pendulum board that you're going to have to flatten out, I'd be willing to pay a decent amount for that.
Yeah, they charge about 12 quid for these on their website, their spell kits.
Yeah. This one isn't so much a spell kit though, because you got the pendulum. Pendulums are normally 10 to 15 quid, even for a basic steel one like that. You then got the magical salt, which is a couple of quid, and the board itself, which is going to be another couple of quid.
Yeah.
So you're looking at a good 20 quid for this.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm not going to lie. I personally wouldn't pay that much for it. Okay, what we got next?
Which is FMA pin.
The funky pin. These are always like 6-7 quid on their website.
£6.50.
Bit much for this one. This one's quite a bit smaller than their others. It's like half the size. But it's a nice little pin.
Yep.
I know. What we got next?
Fast magic parchment scroll.
Okay, the parchment scrolls are always a couple of quid. Like £1.50 to 2 quid tops. So, yeah.
And then classic craft magical manifestations art print.
Again, you're looking at a couple of quid for the postcard art. So with this box, you've made a saving of about 40-50 quid, 40 quid. Yeah, an easy 40 quid saving if you was to buy all the pieces individually. The vast majority of it will be on their website already, but you can also find a hell of a lot of it on Vinted at a lot less than what Witch Casket are asking for it.
Yep.
From where people have had the Witch Caskets and aren't overly impressed with the contents and sell it on. But yeah, oh,
Careful.
knocking the table whilst I drink my coffee. Yeah, not a bad one, I'm not going to lie.
No, that's pretty good.
So, as I said earlier on, I have that horrible sneaking suspicion that Witch Casket have dressed this one up a bit to make it look fancier than what it needs to be. I think they have gone a little bit overboard with some of the content to get more people to sign up to their stuff going forward. Because I'm a cynic like that. Let's get this popped in here.
To be fair, their Halloween and Valentine's boxes are usually the best ones.
Yeah, yeah. Not going to lie. So those are the ones that I've had less issues with overall.
Yeah, the February ones tend to be quite good.
Yeah, overall that's not a bad one.
No.
You know, it's going to be interesting to see what Witchbox have to offer.
Well, Witchbox's theme is All Hallows Eve.
So very specifically the spooky season.
Yes.
Which is kind of cool. Yeah, so far I'm giving that one a 7 out of 10.
I'd say 8 out of 10.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, 8 because I'm cynical. It's a cynical 7, but really an 8 from me.
Yeah.
Okay, on to Which Box? Another monthly subscription box. Let's not dox ourselves there. Move the
I've
camera.
already scribbled it out.
That's good. So yeah, fragile, handle care, do not drop. Which means there's going to be some very fragile things in here. We've already cut the box open, had a nice little sticker keeping it closed. And again, the thing I really goddamn love about Which Box is the presentation. It feels like you're opening up a present every single time. I'm going to say that every time we open up one of these, because if Witch Casket was to do this,
Just a little bit of...
just that little bit of extra TLC, it would elevate Witch Casket so much. But it would also add to the cost of their boxes, and some people would say it's wasteful. Personally, this stuff always gets used. We put it through a shredder and we use it.
Yeah.
It is never wasted with us. Okay. Got a very funky little sticker there. Let's get that popped open. Okay, and there's your glimpse. Now, Which Box do quite a lot of pre-made items, but it is all hand-picked and witchy things. So you might see some of it on the high street. I'm not going to lie, I've seen a couple of bits and pieces in the past, but I have almost always been impressed with Which Box every single time. I think I've noticed one dud in the year that you've been getting it.
I can't even remember which one that was.
Yeah. Right, box is going to go to one side. So, All Hallows Eve. So they've gone for a nice pastel pink and purple colour scheme with the smoke and a little skull key there, which is kind of cool. So, welcome to All Hallows Eve, created by Which Box. This box has been created to provide you with the tools and knowledge needed to embrace All Hallows Eve. Blessings from the Which Box team. Our boxes are suitable for vegetarians and created cruelty-free. Where possible, we use packaging that is recyclable, biodegradable and eco-friendly, which is not something that Witch Casket themselves state. Right, I'm going to pop this camera back down. We're going to pop the booklet off to one side.
First up, we have this little card.
Oh, hello, Cozy Witch. Sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. Same with you, Cat. We was not ignoring you. We just have the screen facing away from us, and I can't see my phone to watch chat. So yeah, we've done Witch Casket. We've shown off some of our own boxes as well, and we're now on to Which Box.
And this is a card with the Halloween ward on it.
Oh, interesting.
A spell for home protection and energetic renewal.
Okay, cool.
It's got a list of ingredients.
Yep.
Including one small pumpkin.
Yep. Oh, small pumpkins. Everywhere I'm going at the moment, I'm seeing these tangerine-sized pumpkins, and I'm thinking, what is the point of them? You can't do anything with them at all, except for sit them there, looking pretty.
And then there's, on the back, there is the instructions.
Okay, right. I am dyslexic, people. I'm just going to remind you about that. We have a mixture of 3 different fonts. However, one of the fonts is a header, one is a descriptor, and one is a speech thing. So it makes it very clear what you are doing and when. And I find that really damn useful. I really do. So I'm eating an opal fruit, people. Sorry. Okay. Let's share with chat. There you go, Von. Dig in. So yeah, I don't think there is enough attention given to dyslexic practitioners. At all. So we have to struggle a hell of a lot with a lot of things. We really do. but that makes it really nice and clear. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Very happy with that.
Yep.
So let's pop that one off to one side.
Yep. Then we have an art print.
Okay, that's cool. That's very cool. So you got the black
Brilliant.
lotus, a flower very symbolic of death in the number of cultures where it's grown, and you've got what is very possibly
That was a cat skull to
cat
me.
skull. Yeah, it's about the right shape for it, and the eyes are the right shape. Yeah, I think that's a cat skull. That's kind of cool. And what we got on the back of the cat skull picture?
A simple veil filling spell.
Cool. Again, a couple of different fonts. One for ingredients, one for the actions you take, one for the things you say. Again, really nice and simple. Yeah. So far, it's doing everything that a All Hallows Eve box should be doing.
Yep.
It's given us two things straight away about All Hallows Eve.
And we have
Oh, a little pouch.
a little pouch that says which box.
Yep, with their new logo on it, which is a very cool logo. It'll look quite nice as a tattoo. Not my style, but I know plenty of people that would like it.
We have a witch's hat.
Oh, that's kind of cool. So, yesterday when we undone one of their boxes, we had an owl. Again, very similar size, 1.5 inch tall, very chunky as well.
This is garnet and arfedsonite.
Fair enough. But yeah,
Arfedsonite and garnet.
cool. So it's a combination stone. Garnet growing inside another stone.
Yep.
It's very cool, very cold to the touch.
Yep.
I quite like. So yeah, a funky little witch's hat.
Yep.
Probably doesn't catch. It does have some nice red tint to the black. You probably can't see it on camera too well, unfortunately. But yeah, it's very cool. When I put it down like that, I can see the red.
Yep. You can see the red. You can see the black.
Little sparkles through it as well.
That's very cute.
Yep.
And it's very on point.
Yes. So you also get the little card with it as well. Garnet and the name of the stone.
Arfedsonite.
Yeah, that thing. Arfedsonite. Yeah. Crystal combination believed to facilitate powerful manifestation by uniting the clear Arfedsonite's ability to clear the mind and stimulate spiritual growth with garnet's grounding, protective and passion fueling properties. Set intentions, draw desires, manifest. Key locations, and this will be where the stuff grows: Canada, Greenland, Russia and China. It's kind of cool to know where the stones come from. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, what we got next?
We have a unlock your daily guidance.
Interesting. So kind of daily manifestation.
This feels like there's a card in here.
Okay, yep, I'll be extra careful. Okay, I can see why they protected that one. You've got 3 different cards in there.
We have the light ahead.
Yep.
The power within. And root and rise.
Cool. So 3 very kind of cool cards. Very different. Not seen anything like those before. That art style. A nice simple witch box design on the back as well for each of them. So that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Not so much witching hour, but no, I guess it is in its own way. And witching hour isn't always about the dead.
Then we have a pack of stickers.
Oh, okay. Okay, let me just very quickly see. Yeah, we've had some of these stickers before. I know where they've come from. I can reach into a box behind me and take out most of these, to be honest.
Well, not all of them.
No. There you go, nice little selection of witchy stickers, that's kind of cool. I mean, you get lots of the young witches that have all their notebooks and things like that, and laptops, and they just stick this all over. I do the same with my phone, to be honest. I mean, my phone case does have that on one side.
That was...
Yeah, Jormungandr's vanished. I've got my little witchy one on the inside as well. Let's get those put away.
Yep, they're quite cute.
Yep. Okay, what's next?
What's next in the box? We have an altar cloth.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Looks like it is staying with the rest of the theme. You've got the purple lotus on there as well. You got it? Oh, that's some very gluey glue. As it just automatically reseals itself. Yeah. Okay, it's quite a nice size.
It's quite big.
It is hecking large. This is a good 4-footer.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to undo that off screen. There's the design. So you've got your triple moon. Sorry about it being on its side. But let's get this turned round. There you go. So this is a good 3 foot to a side. There's some of the work on it. It's a very nice altar cloth.
Yep.
Yeah, it's an altar cloth. What can you say?
Pretty.
It's decent quality as well.
Yeah.
I know we've had some in the past that are just like this really shiny material that isn't suitable at all. Okay, that's that all folded back up. Okay, what's next in the box?
We have
Oh, little melted.
the Halloween Ward spell kit.
Okay, that's interesting. Yep. So we do little tins like this ourselves. They're all packed away at the moment, so I can't show you what they look like. Maybe after the weekend I'll show you.
We have some orange and black ribbon.
Yep.
A teeny tiny pumpkin.
Yep, there's a very small pumpkin.
Some black salt.
Very small amount of black salt, yep.
A candle.
Yep.
A jar of sage.
Yep, looks like. Herbs of some variety or other.
Garlic granules.
Ooh, yummy.
And a bay leaf.
Yep, okay.
And I believe we had the instructions to those earlier.
Was it this one?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the instruction sheet for it, the postcard that we had earlier on.
Because the ingredients include 1 small pumpkin.
Check.
3 pinches of garlic.
Yep.
A pinch of black salt.
Yep.
A bottle of Motherwort.
Yep.
Which is that. A black ribbon or thread.
Yep.
A white tea light candle.
Yep.
And a bay leaf.
Yep. Check. Cool. Yeah, that's all there. That's a nice simple little ritual kit. It's good to know that the instruction sheet comes separate and not folded up inside of it. So I've seen that happen in a few places. They get damaged quite badly. But yeah, it's quite cool. Let's get all this popped back in. We can really smell that garlic.
Yeah.
That's good garlic. You want that on your chips, on your pasta, or both.
Hello, Astrogale.
Hello, Astra. I hope you are doing well. We're just going through one of our witchy subscription boxes that the waifu Serenova gets every month.
Then we have Hocus Pocus incense burner.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So Lisa Parker design.
Yep, so Lisa Parker is a staple in New Age shops. Her artwork, along with a couple others, are really the grounding basics for artwork. Yeah, it's a nice little, well, it's quite weighty.
Yep.
Ceramic as well. So you don't want to drop this, otherwise it will shatter. But yeah. And it's official Nemesis Now product as well. So that's cool. A nice little incense burner. You pop your incense on there, your cones on there as well, because it's ceramic, so that's cool. Yeah, cute little kitty cat. Not much more you can say about that, really.
No, it's cute.
Yep. Let's get them popped away. What we got next?
We have a rather flat parchment scroll.
Okay. Let's pop the scroll. Take off the rubber bands that I use in my beard. Okay. So again, these guys always put loads of information. Their artwork also completely covers the page. When you compare it to the Witch Casket one, you had a massive border on the Witch Casket one. This one, 5mm border all the way around. Nice art, nice colouring. The Night of Whispering Shadows, and All Hallows Eve. Enchanted Threshold, The Night of Three Faces, Signs Between the Worlds, Sacred Correspondences, and Final Blessings. Yeah, just very standard Halloween witchy things that you kind of have use for. We'd have to flatten this page out because it's got a little bit flattened, but that's okay. Put it between a couple of heavy boxes. All good. Have a sip of your drink. I'll get that rolled back up. So what we got next?
We have a wand.
Okay. Not very often that you get wands. The last time we had one was a Sapelwood one from Witch Casket, and it was frankly rubbish. I was really unimpressed with it.
Speaking of which, I'm looking to get started in making some wands.
Cool. I know I've made them in the past. They're okay, but you know, it's some of the first woody things that I made.
Yeah.
They could have been a hell of a lot better. Okay, it's nice and well wrapped. Okay, I can see why this is so well wrapped now. Yep. Okay. That is something that you could. So I'm gonna talk business for a moment with Sarah Nova. This is sort of thing that we can quite easily make. We have the stone fragments, we have the charms, we have the air dry clay, we have the tumblestone, and we have the sticks. Yep, which you could probably find in certain Oriental restaurants.
Well, we don't have those sticks.
No, that's actually a nice little wand, to be honest. It really is. Nice and simple, does the job.
Looks cute.
So one of the issues I've had with some wands in the past, you can see on some where the stones are all held down by these massive blobs of hot glue.
Yeah.
And it just looks so horrible. These ones, you don't have that.
No.
So that's kind of cool. Makes a nice change.
Yeah, that's quite cute.
Yeah, that'll go on your altar very soon, I suspect.
Yep.
Okay, let's pop that to one side.
There's its baggie, there's its wrap.
Okay, so what we got next?
We have Daily Guidance, Tarot Card Stand and Tea Light Holder.
Ooh, okay. So we've had something like that in the past from a different provider. So it's going to be interesting to do a little comparison. And this one I like a lot more already.
Yep.
Okay, let's get that turned around so people can actually see it properly. There we go. Nice little metal well in there as well, which the other one didn't have. And feet. So it's not just sat on a side. Hand painted as well, because I can see where there's extra paint there. Yeah. Does exactly what it should do. It will hold a tarot card. Not a tarot card, but there you go. One little envelope.
And there's a tea light to go in front.
Yep. I don't have any tea lights close to hand at the moment. So yeah, there we go. That's quite nice. It's also really good that they've given the silica gel as well. It shows that they actually care about the products suffering from damp.
And we're down to our last item.
Okay.
It is a set of 12 incense sticks.
Ooh, funky.
Set of 2 incense sticks even.
Yep.
Apple pie and spiced vanilla.
And you're getting 30 of each in there, so that's kind of cool. That's a decent amount of incense.
It smells really good.
Mm-hmm. So that's more of an autumnal vibe thing. Something I've started to notice. Halloween is being replaced by autumn as a whole. Last year it creeped in. This year, very prevalent. Wherever there's Halloween displays, you've got all of the autumnal displays right next to it.
Yeah.
And there's more autumnal stuff than there is Halloween stuff. I guess because Halloween is like one night and autumn's a whole couple of months.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. The booklet. Let's go back to this. So, these guys' booklets always have a lot of information in. I have never been disappointed with their booklets. Just putting it out there for other people that do subscription boxes. You might want to learn a thing or two. Okay, just going to shuffle that over just there so we can see that page. So, daily correspondence card set.
Daily guidance.
Oh, sorry,
cards.
guidance, yep. Okay, so it's 3 cards. Gives you some nice information on how to use it. Also, the card holder is for this as well, which is kind of cool. Mm-hmm. So it's a nice little double joint thing. How much should you pay for those little cards? Given they're essentially postcard art, you're looking at a couple of quid each.
I'd say 5 to 7 quid.
Yeah, a £5 for the 3 of them together, because it's always a little bit cheaper to buy the 3 things together. So that's kind of cool. Right, the card holder, decent wood, has feet on it. It's not going to get scratched on your altar.
10 to 15.
Yeah, so you're looking at 20 quid already. Okay, what we got next? Okay, labradorite
Tip wand.
tip wand, so which I've wrapped back up again so you can't really see it. It's actually a nice little wand, handmade as well. Just going to say handmade. Yeah, your wand, your power. That's what it says on the front. You're looking at maybe 15 for that.
Yeah.
So those 3 items have now covered the cost of the box. Everything else you are now getting is the freebies.
Then we have the Book of Shadow Scroll.
This thing is always a couple of quid. There's decent information on there, folks. There really is. These guys do not stimp with their information. Next, art card.
Art card.
It's going to be that one. Yep. Again, nice bit of art. For something like you could pay up to £5, to be honest, because it's decent art.
Yep.
What we got next?
Crystal Witch Hat.
Okay, an easy tenner.
Yep.
10 to 15 without a problem. I know people that come to our market that have these or very similar. For a smaller version, they do them at a tenner. So, yeah. It's a nice little funky witch's hat. What next?
Hocus Pocus Incense Burner.
Okay, so the Lisa Parker stuff is never very cheap. It's always good quality. Yeah. You right?
Yeah, I'm just catching up with the chat.
Oh, what people have been saying. Did you throw Harvest and Halloween together? Not super cross about it. Yeah. Let's dismiss that ad. The $6 million wand. Can confirm, having huffed a cozy and hugged a cozy, cozy is 3 hands in a trench coat masquerading as a bear. Anyway, let's crack on.
Yeah.
Right. So that's the witch's hat. What next?
The Halloween Ward.
Yep. So the actual instruction sheet itself.
Yep.
So, yep.
And the tin.
And the tin. Yep.
Apple pie and spiced vanilla incense sticks.
Check.
Water cloth.
So we haven't been doing prices. Sorry, for the Halloween award, you're looking at a tenner for that.
Yeah.
Or that and that together, because that's what we do our little tins at.
Yeah, 10 to 15.
Yep. The incense, you're looking at a fiver for that, because it is 60 sticks in total, and it smells really bloody nice. I can smell it from here.
Water cloth.
Yep. That is an easy 15 to 20 quid.
Yeah.
Because it's a decent quality one.
And All Hallows Eve sticker pack.
Okay. So this, I'm going to say, is a freebie that they put in. Because I know the relative value of those stickers.
Yeah.
I mean, when we go to events, we sell people selling stickers like this. And you get in 6 stickers for a couple of quid, sort of thing. So, a couple of quid with me being generous on that one.
At a con, it'd probably sell for 3 to 5.
Yep. If it was the artist's own stickers. Some of that is unfortunately generated by abominable intelligence.
Boo.
Yep, sadly so. So yeah, right, back on with the book. So this book always has a load more information in it. It is not just telling you what you get, unlike the witch casket one. So you then got
Further information.
Yep. So a bunch of information about All Hallows Eve that spreads over a couple of pages there. So part 1 and part 2 with different information. Next couple of pages, crystals for the Halloween month. And to be honest, Halloween is a month, it's not a day. Obsidian, carnelian, moonstone, smoky quartz, labradorite. Or labradorite, yeah. A little charm for the witch's veil. So it tells you how to make and craft and do things which aren't related to what you get in the box, which is kind of cool. And then a whole bunch of information for people that are a bit more knowledgeable on witchcraft. That aren't just starting on their journey. And then your little quiz as well. I do like the little quizzes.
Yep.
It's quite cool. And then the back of it, you've got your standard little bit of spooky art, quiz answers, some important upcoming dates, and some social links, so please remember to scan, especially for funky poems. So, yeah. The All Hallows Eve Witch Box. Other than the autumnal vibes of the incense, everything hit the mark.
Yep.
I mean, the incense burner could have been a spooky design rather than just a Lisa Parker cat. But cats are symbolic of witchcraft, and witchcraft is Halloween, so yeah. It all hit the mark. Other than the stickers, I don't think there was any filler in this box at all. Like Witch Casket, you're saving a good 30 to 40 quid buying it all together. But to be honest, if I was to go to your generic little witchy shop and see all these things individually, they're almost all things I would pick up and want to buy. And there's a lot of decent stuff there. It's nice witchy gifts. Things I'd buy for you, buy for people like Cozy or someone else that we know. You know, it's all really cool gifts. I like it all. Yeah.
We're currently in that.
Oh, that's okay. That's going to end. Okay, the break has ended. We are back. As we were saying during the break, because I didn't realise the break was happening, with this box, so it cost Sarah £32 thereabouts for the month. That was paid for with the first 3 items. The art craft, so the little cards, the wand, and the card holder. And then you've got a good 40 odd quid's worth of additional product in here.
Yep.
Technically for free. And they are all things I personally would buy for you, for me, for people like Cozy, just as a nice little present or as a little gift. You know, we're almost always burning incense in the studio or at home if we can. And that incense is very definitely going to get burned very soon because it's nice flavours. This box hit the mark.
Yep.
It could have gone super spooky, could have been all skulls and things like that and ghost hunting tips, but thankfully it wasn't. I'm very glad it wasn't, just out of respect for the dead at Halloween.
Yep.
For me, this is a 9 without a problem.
Yeah.
It's all stuff I would buy. The only thing stopping it from being a 10 could have been a bit more spooky. And then the stickers. Those are the only things stopping it from being a 10 for me. But I still like both of these items.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's why it's a 9. You now get the unenviable task of putting 4 boxes onto your sacred space.
Oh, blimmin' heck.
I'm just going to show people the mess that is the sacred space. It's a bit messy over there. We've been preparing for events. But that is Sarah's working area. She works very hard over there.
It's only messy because I've been trying on outfits.
Yep. So we've got various outfits for a thing that she's doing. Yeah. And then that's the rest of her working area. And some digestive biscuits. Because they're important. A very important part of witchcraft. But yeah. So, there we go, folks. Thank you for joining us today on the 4 different types of unboxing. We had Witch Casket, Witch Box, and 2 different archery boxes. The big box of herbs and the starter witch kit. The links for those are going to be on our YouTube page once I've uploaded this. So, please remember to follow us on YouTube as well. Other than that, I've been Isle Ansuz.
And I've been Sarah Nova.
And you've all been awesome.
Bye-bye.
We hope you have a magical and blessed weekend and a very cool Friday, Monday, Tuesday and all the other days of the week as well.
Get spooky.
Bye-bye, folks.